Hello students, welcome to Toppscholars. In the previous part of the time series, we learned that the Indus Valley civilization, characterized by well-organized trade and craft activities, was based in cities. However, around 1900 BC, these cities declined and few rural settlements emerged, showcasing continuity of certain Harappan elements. Around the same time, we find archaeological evidences of the arrival of new people known as Aryans or Indo-Aryans on the outskirts of the Harappan region. In the present lesson, we shall study the circumstances under which these people arrived and also learn about the main features of their culture as depicted in the literature called the Vedas. So, let us first know what the Vedas are. The word Veda is derived from the root Ved, which means know. The term Veda refers to the sacred knowledge found in the writings known as Vedic literature. The corpus of the Vedic literature consists of two types of text, mantra and Brahmana. The mantras comprise the core of the Vedic writings and have four distinct collections. These are the Rigveda, the Samaveda, the Yajurveda and the Atharvaveda. The Brahmanas are written works that explain the sacrificial procedures and mantras. The term hearing or Shruti refers to the four Vedas and their Brahmanas as well as the actual hearing of the sages. Talking about philosophy, these are also called the Vedanta or the end of the Veda. The Rigveda comprises 10 mandalas and the collection of 1028 hymns. Since they are the oldest writings, they portray early Vedic Indian society. The Samaveda is compilation of poetry-style verses that were primarily taken from the Rigveda and organized to make singing easier. Numerous rituals in the Yajurveda can be conducted either publicly or privately. The Atharvaveda is a book of magical charms and spells used to fend against illness and evil spirits. The earliest Vedic literature, the Rigveda, depicts one stage of social and cultural evolution, whereas the other three Vedas depict a different period. The Rigvedic period, often referred to as the early Vedic period, is the first stage and the later Vedic period is the latter level. The dates of the Rigveda hymns composition and the early Vedic period's age coincide. There is a set range of this date, 1500 BC to 1000 BC. It is believed that the later Vedic period occurred between 1000 and 600 BC. The Rigveda has now been added to the list of works of literature designed as the part of World Human Heritage by UNESCO. The Aryans were the authors of the Vedic hymns, but who were the Aryans? Although they were once thought as a race, they are now understood to be a linguistic group of people who spoke an Indo-European language, which gave rise to languages like Sanskrit, Latin, Greek and so forth. We will learn more about them in the next lesson, which is the migration of Aryans leading to the Vedic period. Now, let us try to answer some questions. First is, what are the mantras? Second, what is Rigveda? Third, when did the early Vedic period begin? Fourth, what is Atharvaveda? So I hope this was helpful and you have understood it well. Until next time children, thank you and happy learning.